Hi guys, welcome to week 2 of e-learning. Hopefully we're going to get through this just fine. We have our spring break coming up, so that'll give us all a much needed vacation before we start many more weeks of this. We can do this. We've got this. Okay, so last week you guys looked at different revolutions. So you looked at the agricultural revolutions specifically. I will say most of you did a great job of getting everything turned in. However, I noticed towards Friday, a few of you were a little lax on turning your work in. So make sure that you do that. I am missing about 19 people who need to take that Google form check for understanding. Make sure you get that taken because it does matter. It's going in as a quiz grade. You want to make sure you do well on it. Okay, so what we're going to do this week is talk about the Industrial Revolution and, the consequences and what we see happening because of this massive technological and innovative revolution from the 1800s into the 1900s. So usually we've talked about the Industrial Revolution a little bit already with the third agricultural revolution, mechanization. So mechanization works hand in hand with the Industrial Revolution, the shift from, cottage industries where you have one person doing a small amount of something, by hand, and that's how everything works, to, large factories producing things on a large scale. But we're going to start with the introduction to the Industrial Revolution. So what you're going to do today is actually read about the history of the Industrial Revolution, and then how America started our Industrial Revolution, because there's a lot of drama, spies, espionage, potential treason, traitors all over the place. So what you guys are going to do is read about where it first started and then how the United States started its Industrial Revolution. So I'm going to show you what you are going to be doing exactly. All right, so my dog likes to growl whenever somebody walks past the door, but she doesn't actually do anything. If anybody ever came into my house, she'd just run away. Not very brave, but I love her. All right, so anyway, what you're going to do is you'll notice this video as well as the assignment is in this e-learning Tuesday, March 24th draft. And what you are going to be looking at is, sorry, I should have pulled up the correct class before we started. All of this, that's, is that where those went? That is where those went. All right, well, that's good to know. Okay, all right, so this is what you guys are looking at today. All right, so you're going to read about the Industrial Revolution beginning, so that's these first 2 pages, and then America's Industrial Revolution. Once you're done reading through that, you're going to answer each of the questions here. Now, what you need to be aware of is this. I don't want you just to mark the answers on here. I would like for you to also go back and mark where you found the answers. So you can just highlight where you found the answers and write the number. So for number 1, in what country did the Industrial Revolution begin? I would go back after reading, you need to read it all. I'd go back and say, okay, I'll read. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this section down here that says the revolution began in England in the mid-1700s because of a unique set of circumstances which existed in that country. And then I just put a number 1. Okay, so highlight it and put a number 1, and you'll just do that for each of the questions. And that's all you're going to be doing. Okay, so it's not a particularly difficult assignment. It's just one where you're going to actually have to read and show where you found the answers. So no Googling where they are or what they are. You need to find them in the actual reading. Okay, so tomorrow you'll be doing an assignment that's kind of similar, a little bit shorter, but similar. And then Thursday, again, similar, but instead of having the quiz questions that you're going to answer, on the paper, which is just being taken as an actual assignment, you'll have a Google form over all of the Industrial Revolution to fill out. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, I'll have the Zoom meetings. You can email me. We can set up our own Zoom meeting. you know, you can put a comment in on your assignment and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. There are a lot of ways to talk to me. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will also be emailing those of you who have not been turning in the work. So I started doing that on Friday. It is important. Make sure you're getting your work done, you guys. These grades will matter. They will count towards your semester grade. I don't want to see any of you guys have your grades tank or to lose credit because you're not doing the e-learning. Unfortunately, this is the boat that we're in. We can't do anything about it. We have to do the e-learning. And I'm right with you guys. I would much rather be in the actual classroom. I'd like to see you guys like in person, be able to have conversations instead of just staring at my iPad screen, hoping that you're watching me and hoping I don't look like too much of a dork while I do it. So I know it's hard, but it's not easy, but we can do this, and it is important for you to make sure that you are doing the work. Okay. So again, make sure you do the reading, answer the questions, show where you found the answers. Turn it in and you're done for today, okay? All right, again, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on Wednesday. All right, bye guys.